Good morning, my friends. And I think I am sitting way too low. I am going to make this. I'm still getting used to this. Okay. All right. It was sitting on top of this. And I moved it down. How are you all doing? Welcome to Ageless Glow. I am Sandy. I am a 70-year-old makeup person. I would love to be your personal makeup assistant. And if you are interested, just drop me a line. And do you notice anything different? You probably do. Look, I did I did my makeup and I did eyeshadow on this eye. Doesn't it look at the difference that it really will do? What an eyebrow will do. Look at this. Nothing. And all I did was use some of my contour on this eyebrow. It took less than 15 seconds, I'm sure. So I didn't time it. And then I did some makeup to make this eye appear more open and less hooded. And by doing that, we go darker in the outer corner and lighter in the inner corner to kind of give it a pop. And that will create a look of less hooded eyes. And so why don't we get started? I use Saint makeup. This is my palette right here that I used today. I did all of this to do my face, and I included my eyebrows, and then I used this for my eyeshadows. I went kind of out today. I used 5 different ones. You do not have to use 5. I started with 2 to practice. And then when I kind of got the hook of it, I said, this is fun. I'm gonna learn more. Now, I did prime this eye. I used my primer. Well, I actually used my main highlight. We call this makeup highlights. It's and this is the brightening highlight. This is the main highlight. That is the color closest to my skin tone. This is a couple of shades lighter, and it just brings forth, light. We want light. We're attracted to light. Light pulls out. So that is what that is. So let's see. I'm moving this a little bit. See if y'all can see. There we go. All right. So this is the makeup. And if you are interested in this makeup and getting a color match, so I can make sure that this, the main highlight is the skin color closest to your skin color, the shade closest to your skin color. I am tripping all over myself. All right. So I did use some primer. Actually, the primer was this main highlight. That's what I used on this eye because my eyes are very, very red. So I'm going to use a little bit of some setting dust to just get my eye ready for the eyeshadow and give it something to to grab onto. All right. So now I'm going to do the eyebrow, but we're going to do the eyeshadow first, I think. So let me get my eyeshadow brush. This is a Saint brush. It is designed for eyeshadows. And it is so good. You just need one good eyeshadow brush, and it will make everything so much easier. So now I'm going to start by using this is Stay Golden. All right. And I'll always tap it off a little bit. And then I go into the outer corner and into the crease. All right. Because that is where most of that eyeshadow will be deposited. And you can see. And then I'm just tapping it because my skin and my eyebrows and I can't talk. Eyelids they are so textured and wrinkled. So I am just tapping it in right here. This is like the transition color right here. And then I let the bristles do the work, and just so you can transfer some of the eyeshadow and towards the center. And I have to let the bristles do the work because if I would just do, look, I'm moving my skin. That's it. So, all right. So that's a beautiful, very um, neutral color. That's Stay Golden. Now, this is called London. It's a beautiful, it has like a little purplish purple. Yeah, it does. A purple. All right, I am right here. That dotting this again, do like this. And I'm going to go into this crease right here. And look, you can't really see it, but look, if I look up, you can see it right there. All right. And I'm going to go down to the corner right here of my eye. You might be able to see it better. I'm going to do it on this, use this. I'm just, so into this crease. And then I'm going to hold my eye a little bit so you can see it. And I'm going to go down to the center, the outer corner of my eye right there. All right. And then I'm just going to tap it over. And I'm just going to turn this around. And I'm going to tap some more just to get it in. And I'm not going to get that all over my eye, over the eyelid. I'm going to keep it in the crease and above my eyelid. And you see how it's starting to open up the eye and down here. So we kind of like a 7 or a V. So there we go. So you see the darker, how it right away is lifting. It's just opening up the eye. It's you play with colors. That's what you do. Okay, I think I'm going to get a little bit more. I want to just a tiny. These eyeshadows will last you a long time because you use so very little. Use so very little. Here we go. So if you're watching me, please subscribe and tell me hello. And I will try to be on here a few times a week at least live. All right. And I post little shorts all the time. All right. So that was Stay Golden and London. Like, look, feel like I don't have enough right here. We need, so I'm just going to tap this. I'm tapping it. Because when we open our eyes, you have to see it. You have to see it. So, all right. So that's it for that. Now, this is called Eve. Look at that beautiful color right there. And I'm going to use my brush and I'm going to go right along the lash line right here. Because it has a little shimmer to it. But you know what? I love shimmer. I'm 70 years old, but I still love shimmer. And just place it, strategically. Don't, plaster it. And this doesn't really have a lot of shimmer to it. So, and then I'm just going to go a little bit under also with that. All right. And then I'm turning it around right here. I'm going to go a little bit. I'm going to be brave a little bit. And I want just a tiny little bit of this right here in the crease. And look at the eye, how it's just opening up. Okay, next is I'm going to use my drift. All right, drift. If you watch some of my videos, I love drift. And I'm just going into the tear duct right here. And then I'm just tapping it a little bit. And towards the eye. I'm tapping it in. And then I'm just going to let the bristles work again. Work their magic. Okay. There. I think as we age, I think eye makeup really is a big deal. I think it really is gives a big plus, you know. So, all right. So now I have done 4 of them, but you can only just I would suggest only starting with 2. You know, a darker one and then a lighter one in the inner corner. But I also have this is Salem, and Salem is black. Think about the witches, huh? I'm using my brush, my edge brush, and I'm making a little wing today. So I'm going to hold my eye, yeah, and then I'm just going to stamp it. And look at that. And that is also going to help us opening up the eye, doesn't it? Oh, but look, all right, I almost didn't get it into the crease. There we go. And up. A little bit up on the bone is okay. And I'm going to just soften it a little bit right here and like there. All you have to do is just tap it in. And I'm going to go under my eye. You know what? I'm going to try a little bit under my eye with this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. There we go. Definitely. Definitely a plus. Yes. I love to play with these and try new things. Now, look at my eyes. Yes, I need some mascara, but we also need this. But let's do some mascara first. I know that it's very boring to watch people with mascara, applying mascara. But you know what? It is like we need the mascara. It's like the dot over the eye and a little bit underneath. I make a mess a lot of times when I do this, especially when I tape on because I keep to talking. So that's all the mascara I'm going to put on right now. I also like to use a gel pencil and just to also help open up those eyes even more. So I do tight lining and I just kind of a feel for it, you know. Oh, I blinked. There we go. All right. And I feel like, let me brush this a little bit. I want to smudge this, make it look a little bit more smudgy and softer. So there we go. All right. And I could also do the tight line a little bit under, but I don't need it because I use that Salem and it really is dark. So now, yes, my eye does look like the other eye, but look at that. Look at the difference, what it makes. So I am now going to use my edge brush and I'm going to use my contour. Yes, I'm going to use the contour on my eyebrow. And I'm just tapping like this. And I'm going to look right here. That's where I start. And then I'm just going to start painting. And because this has exactly the width of my eyebrow, so this brush, love it. I've only had it for maybe a month, and I use it every single day. Love it. So if you're interested in just looking at the products, you can go to www.agelessglowbysandy.com and you will come to my website with the Saint makeup. This is a new makeup that has only been on the market since 2017. So it's only available in the United States and in Canada. I know People would love to have it, other places too, and I'm sure they're working on it, but it's not easy, I'm sure, to get all the paperwork and all of that done. So, but um, if you live in the United States and or in Canada, I would love to be your makeup artist. And this is my eyes. Can you see? I feel silly, but I love this eyeshadow, and it really does open up our eyes. So, thank you so much. And I always end by talking about being kind. Let us be kind to each other. If somebody doesn't have a smile, give them one of yours. But you have to remember, be your own best friend. Be kind to yourself. Talk nicely to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all again. Bye bye.